What's up, you guys? Namicon here, bringing you my perspective as to what entertainment is reading us. And welcome to a new episode of Worthy or Not, where I talk about characters whether they are worthy of Super Smash Bros. Or Multiversus. And today will be my last video on Multiversus. And I could not think of a better character to end off this series than Stanley Ipkiss, aka The Mask. So most of you might know The Mask from the 1994 movie. Well, The Mask is actually based off of a comic book series published by Dark Horse Comics and created by Mike Richardson and developed by Doug Mankey and John Arcudi. So, so how would the mask work in multiverses? So the Mask is a jack of all trades character. He's like I would imagine his moveset would be pretty similar to Bugs Bunny, but like 10 times more insane because and and his personality would be breaking, telling, being annoying the shit out of your opponents and breaking the fourth wall as well because breaking the fourth wall is part of the Mask's identity. It is part of the Mask's identity. So and like yeah, so he will be in the assassins class, in the assassin class, and and his appearance, I honestly think he will be mostly based off of the cartoon. Yeah, the cartoon that came, yeah, the '90s cartoon. So yeah, I do think they would mix. His appearance will be mixed with the cartoon and the comic book appearance, but I do mainly think it will be mostly be based on the cartoon. But should I who would be voicing the mask? Uh, I don't think it's so. Jim Carrey is not. I don't think they could afford Jim Carrey. So should they get the mask? It's got to be Rob Paulson. There's no other. There's no other voice actor that replicated Jim Carrey than Rob Paulson. If you guys saw the cartoon, you would know that Rob Paulson perfected Jim Carrey's re, eh, Jim Carrey's interpretation of the mask. Like literally perfected Ipkiss, perfected the mask. He did it all. So, well, the thing, but since I do have a feeling that multiverses would have brought some of the comic book aspects of it. I'm not sure if you guys know this, but the comic book version of the mask is violent. Like this dude is a psychotic monster. Like the comic book lines are known to be violent and insanely gory. Like this version of the mask is a psych is a violent psychopath, and it's a and so I'm not sure if I didn't told you this, but the comic books are literally comedy horror. So that should tell you how violent the mask can be. So ask for the costumes. Um, the literally you could get some of the you could get some of the costumes from literally the '94 movie. Like you could get some of the costumes from the comics and the cartoon as well. Like the mask has it all in terms of costumes. There's not there. It's a pretty long list. It's not a short list. Although avoid anything from Sun. I don't know why there's a Sun in the Mask pick there. Yeah, avoid anything from Sun in the Mask. Avoid any mention of Sun in the Mask, please, please. The less we talk about Sun of the Mask, the better. But stand ask for the stage. I think the mask is. from New York City. So I could be wrong, but yeah. So make a New York City stage. And for the music, um, I have literally just make your their. I have a feeling that they could make their own remix of the song Hey Pachuco, but I would imagine there's a that would be a licensing nightmare. So if anything, make an extension of the intro of the Mask cartoon, and let Rob Paulson sing it, please, dude. Like, yeah, I'm not sure if you know this, but Rob Paulson sang the intro for the Mask cartoon. That is literally one of my favorite intros in Western animated history. That intro is perfection. It is literally perfection. Unfortunately, so since most of you guys know, Multiversus is shutting down, with Aquaman and Lola Bunny being the last characters in the game. It's such a shame, but W Warner Brothers are such a greedy ass company that it's just yeah, it's just it is what it is. Like a lot of literally WB Games is in shambles. They've shut down multiple studios. But not just player first games, but they've also shut down Monolith Productions, and and they canceled the Wonder Woman video game, which which costed them $100 million, by the way, and they lost $100 million on Multiverses. It's it's literally shambolic, honestly. But anyways, I really wish they would Multiverses would have kept going, because this concept is should not have died. It really should not have died. A Warner Brothers platform fighter, literally, that concept alone sells would make money. That literally would make bank. And it's such a shame that there are so many characters that people want that are not in Multiverses. Characters like The Mask, Ben 10, Ed and Eddie, Daffy Duck, The Flash, Green Lantern, uh, Freddy Krueger, Godzilla, Kong, and other characters owned by Warner Brothers. And it's such a massive shame that Multiverses had to end their servers for the second time. Yeah, live service is not the future. It really is not the future. So, anyways, the mask. I would have loved to see the mask in Multiverses. It's such a shame that that game had to shut down. I I absolutely hate it here, but yeah. For those of you that want, did you guys want to see Stanley Ipkiss in Multiverses? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and you can also follow me on Instagram, Backlog, and Letterboxd. This is Namik Khan. I'll see you next time.